Hello, hello, friends. Guess what? We're back in hell. Right back in it. Right back in it. Right back in hell. Good place to be. Hi, Cal. Good morning. How are you? Hey, KJ, what's up? How you doing? Guess whose jerky I'm eating right now, actually? Look at that shit. I summoned you. It's it's yours. It's so good. It's giving me the power to get through whatever hell that I'm in. I'm in editing hell right now, and it's sustaining me almost solely. It's the rocket fuel that is getting me through. How's everybody doing today? How you doing? I'm doing okay so far. We're almost down to 115,000 words, so I just gotta somehow delete 15,000 more. Oh, a milk frother. That's exciting. That sounds like fancy drink town. I overslept again. I think I had massive sleep debt, and I'm trying to like catch up on it. But I'm getting there, and that's okay. Oops. My bad. I messed up my own Discord. Okay, there we go. Alright. Cold and hot options. Very cool. That is very cool. That sounds like wizardry. Yeah, my brain is slowly starting to try and process. I don't know. I am not processing. That's what's happening. That's okay though. But I think probably the next break that we have after the first big sprint is going to be going and getting lunch. I haven't had breakfast yet, but I'm just going to skip straight to lunch, I think. Oh, I'm going to make a brown sugar milk foam for a chocolate chai. Whoa. An herbal chai. That sounds blasphemous. I have chai anytime, any day, anytime. Oh, also, I wanted to say thank you so much to Blueberries for purchasing a couple commissions. Now my portion of the honeymoon is almost paid for. So that's very exciting. So thank you so much for that. I still have one slot left open on this round. And if you want it, you gotta get it. You gotta get it now. I can't do caffeine late at night. No, I get you. I didn't say I slept. I'm some fucked up cautionary tale. Don't be me. But I did get good news that actually... Oh, actually, I'm going to go edit my Ko-fi. Hold on. The goal, actually, because I actually don't need to worry about Jace's. So I'm going to only have mine. Oops, 9-7. There we go. Now, I'm not going to change the goal. Well, actually I will. I'm going to have to come up with a new goal for this, like, this little one. Yeah, I'll pick a different goal for this one. But we'll see. Oh, I need to buy decaf, but I keep forgetting. Ah, true. That would help. Yeah, so actually, because of Blue Breeze, we're like 98% there. So thank you so much to Blue Breeze. That's a more accurate representation of what's going on. So, looking good. I gotta go get my passport today. So actually, I need to print out. We're gonna go look at the form. Look at the forms! Let's see, which one do I need? I just need this one. What is this? Page 5. Print. Get out of here. I need to fill out mine again because I kept filling it out wrong. And by wrong, I mean I filled mine out right, but my government doesn't recognize my gender identity as a trans person, so that's cool. So that's what happened to me. So now I have to fill it out based on my assigned gender at birth, and that's going to be not as weird for me in the airport, but it's going to be weird as fuck for Jace. So that's fun. And there's nothing that we can do. So, is it BS? Yes. Trying to not let it take up too much real estate in my brain. Once we get it in the mail today, it'll be done. And that'll be fine. It'll be good stuff. So, today we're going to try to continue to get down as many words as possible. What are you working on today? Anything fun? The answer is just leave the country. Oh yeah, no, we're getting the fuck out of here. You're absolutely right. No, we're done. This is becoming a Spanish Civil War situation, and I'm not really super excited about that. Oh, nice. You got it right. You got it right. Otherwise, yeah, Goose will come for you in the night. Well, let's do that. And before I go, the two main things are... Oh, was that a hydrate? I'm drinking kombucha. The two main things... Let me bump this. Don't forget that on my Blue Sky page, that I do have a raffle going on right now. So if you want to win some free art for helping me get to 100 followers, because that was very cool, you can do so over here. It closes on February 15th, so if you haven't entered yet, or if you want to like spread it around, you have to use the exclamation point socials call out for that one. But it's here, and you can just go find me on Blue Sky. It's just Tycho Dorian. Let's see. It is tychodorian.bluesky.social. So that's this. So if you want some free artwork of a custom character, or custom artwork of a character, it can be any character. Truly, you could ask me to draw Vegeta, and I would draw Vegeta. I will also post a direct link into the chat as well. Boop, there it goes. So that's my Blue Sky. You can enter by following all the directions here. And then, yeah, that's it. So we got that, and we got some Ko-fi stuff. We're trying to almost get me to my honeymoon goal. So we're in a good spot. Ah, thank you for that follow. That's so nice. Oh, you're so nice. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump into a 20-minute sprint. Try and be productive for 20 minutes, and I will see y'all on the other side of it. And yeah, good luck. Keep working, and let's do it. We got it. All right, all done. How'd you do? Sorry, I might have been a little late on that one. I'm almost below 115,000 now. This chapter is particularly long. It's gross. I edited chapter 9. What does it feel like to be in a nice place and write nice books without having to worry about removing 40,000 words? How does that feel? I'm doing okay. Honestly, this chapter is long as hell because it's like way too much info dumping, so I'm trying to like... It's alright. It's slowly going, but... Posture check. I was already sitting up straight, but the essence, the sentiment is important. Oh, and is this a self-care special? Oh, it's a self-care special. I will drink some kombucha though. And a good stretch. Ooh, I did pop my back though. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it's tough because I like some of this shit. Like, I love the transition of time here, but I'm like, it probably just needs to go to save me words. I'm getting rid of it. Oh, it's kind of painful. It is what it is. But, you know, that takes out, literally just removing that paragraph takes out like 50 words, you know, so it's like, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Nah, I don't think I would, because to some extent, pulling this stuff out, I'm realizing like 99% of it is stuff that shouldn't have been there in the first place. Because like that little paragraph is nice, but it interrupts the flow of the dialogue, you know? So it really didn't belong there in the first place. What I'm doing right now, if I had to equate it to an art method, is like, you know, when you draw out some shitty anatomy and you get the pose basically down for your gesture drawing, and then you go back over top with a contour and you actually really refine the anatomy down so that way there's not just a bunch of random ass lines all over the place. That's what this is. That's like, this is like the writing version of that.
Would you also like jam on your bagel?
What kind of bagel is it?
It's plain, with plain cream cheese.
No,
butter.
just plain cream cheese. Good.
Okay.
Thank you. Nah, I know some people are like, keep a cut document, which is where you keep all of the stuff that you delete, but I am not doing that. I'm definitely kind of a rip the band-aid off kind of person. Thank you for this biggie. Oh, I got a biggie. Yep, that's a nice bagel. Actually, I don't even need that sentence. Fine. This is what suffering is. But you know what? We're gonna do another sprint. I'm sure everybody in their bitch is sick of me doing sprints. I promise tomorrow I'm actually gonna come back with some. Well, we're gonna be doing Heaven's Equal stuff tomorrow. And then Thursday I'm actually gonna be doing art again for school, so. Wow, I just keep rolling 20s and I don't know what it means. Hey Penumbra, what's going on? How are you? Welcome on in. How's your day? Welcome to Sprint Town. Today I am screaming and trying to remove 15,000 words from my manuscript. So far, I've gotten it down from 137,000 words to 115, so I've removed about 20,000 words. And I am crying. But that's okay. It's important. Sounds good. Good luck with your sprints. I hope you have a productive last sprinties. And thank you for dropping in. We'll see you later. And on that note, too, I'm going to go ahead and start my next sprint. And let's get it going. Here we go. Alright, all done. How did everybody do? I'm officially below 115,000 words now. So, it's happening. I wish to light myself on fire. You have written 137 or wow, what the fuck, brain? That is not what at all what numbers are there. 370 words. I need to lay down. Help me. All I know is that this document was over 500 pages when I started, and it is now at 488. Also, hi, Superstar! It's the year 3022, and it's the Space Olympics. Honestly, I feel like it'd be pretty dope. It'd be pretty cool. It'd be neato. Man. What you doing over there looking like a forgotten potato that somebody left in the trash? Yeah, you look like a forgotten potato. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come here. Come here. Come on. You came over here so fast. He's a little potato. I am so tired. Yeah, I really do need a 3-month nap, though. I finished a huge editing project yesterday. So thankfully I'm done with that. Very thankful of that one. Come here. He's like, no. I went from potato over there to potato over here. Come here, bud. I itched his little back. I'm about halfway through the book, and the word count isn't as low as I would like. So I'm hoping that Sakita's sections are just chunky. And that's it. Because he's like info dumping, I have to just narrow down the info. And that'll save me a lot of words. I can keep my fingers crossed. Nice! New email accounts are cool. That's fun. At least we've got that, right? God damn. Stupid passport thing. I have all the information about how, like, what the fees are and everything, so we can figure that shit out. The checklists and all of that shit. If you want to get a couple bubble mailers and put the applications in there and everything, that's probably how I was gonna ship it and do priority mail that way. Stupid. I am so crusty. What if I just became Oh, is our car color listed as gray or silver? Why?
Oh, because I went to go and update the email address to our resident portal, and I realized that we never updated the car information for parking.
I don't think it matters too bad. I would put it as silver.
Okay. Because I don't remember what's on the registration.
I would have to check the registration.
Because I think I've seen it come up as gray a couple of times, but I'm not 100% sure.
I would just check what colors the Prius Prime offers, because if it only offers gray, then that's with our answer. Hey, spent the sprint creating my launch stream on the 13th. Oh yeah, tell us about that launch. What are you launching? This is exciting. That's exciting stuff. As soon as I hit below 100,000 words, I'm gonna not continue to edit this fucking book. I'm not even joking. Speaking of 13, that's how long our next sprint is. Mr. Cat, come here, buddy. Well, you got itchy body. What's going on? 13. I'm gonna be putting up some audio acoustic foam, and I'm very excited. It's the relaunch of the second book of my original Pagosa Cliffs Anemones trilogy. That is so exciting. Well, hey, if you want to share links to your books or anything in the chat, please feel free to do so that everybody can read fantastic novels, because we always want to support local authors or indie authors. I think you're actually local to me. If you're from Colorado, you might be local, so everybody should support. Do it! Hi, Superstar. How you doing? I decided 2 book launches a week apart. Oh, no. Oh, God. That's insane. Good luck. Yeah, that's a lot. But it'll be worth it, I'm sure. The marketing hype is fun. Yeah, please feel free to link to your website or any pertinent information. There's currently remodeling happening in my house, and I'm trying to stay out so I don't have to listen to all the loud noises. Oh yeah, I hate that shit. I'm like, I'm going outside. Well, we're just in here sprinting. We're sprinting. You planning on participating in the 3022 Space Olympics, Superstar? Is that the vibe I'm putting, or you're putting down? There's the Olympics in space. There's space swords, space toboggan, space boxing, space wrestling. That's incredible. I'm here for space swords. But also, actually, space toboggan sounds badass as hell. Cool, let's see. One is a sci-fi fantasy, and the other is a women's contemporary. Oh, cool. You know, honestly, like, legitimately, just, like, that's my thing. I'm like, if it makes you happy, write literally everything, you know? And I personally believe, as, like, a self-publishing consultant, there's no wrong answer. You know, like I actually have had people ask me that question. It's like, should I stick to one genre? I had somebody ask me, should I make a different pen name for every single genre I write? And I was like, no. Like, no. You should utilize your one author platform to market as many of your books as humanly possible. Like, why would you start from square one? You know, unless you're doing something like you're writing children's books and then you're writing like really intense seedy erotica. You know, like maybe that would be the reason to do that, but like otherwise that don't make any sense. I don't have a wrench, and yes, I am close. Okay, great. So yeah, totally. If you want to share a link to your author website or any of your books, please do. It is fun to write under play or to under pen names. Yes. So there. Well, and I think that there's artistic reasons to do that for sure. But like, yeah, no. The person who had asked me that question was like, they were trying to say that like, if you didn't write under pen names, people were gonna effectively accuse you of trying to do weird shit. I don't even remember what the argument was entirely. It was a very weird thought process. Because there are very many valid reasons to have pen names. You know, a lot of famous authors obviously have had pen names. But yeah, it was a weird question. Or rather, the question wasn't weird, the logic behind it was weird. I was like, the math ain't mathin'. Nah, I agree with you, Penumbra. I don't think that you should because, to be honest, if you have different pen names, then that means that you have to manage social media accounts for every single one of those pen names, and in order to appropriately market, you have to then build up social media presences for every single one of those social media accounts under each pen name, and like that is a horrendous amount of work for an indie author to do. Like I would never ever recommend doing something like that, especially if you do like to write a variety of genres. Yeah, because that makes sense, Superstar, for sure. Where you like, especially if you write like two genres, you know, it's like I do this and then I do that, you know. That makes sense to me. But yeah, if you're like a very multifaceted author and you write like three, four, five genres, like that starts to get crazy. It starts to get silly Billy. But on that note, I am silly Billy. I'm gonna continue to cut down words on this thing. We're down below 115,000 now, so I should be making. I'm making pretty good progress on this thing. So let's go ahead and write or work for 13 minutes, and I will see you all on the other side of that thing. Good luck. Alright, that's it. How did everyone do? I'm almost below 114,000 now. Yeah, this chapter is a mess. This one has so much unnecessary shit in it. I'm glad that I'm going back through and doing this because the pacing of this thing would have been fucking horrendously slow. Writing combat is difficult, so I'm removing just a lot to make it way punchier. Ooh, my first book, Red Velvet and Anemones, is 99 cents. Hey! Ooh, I see it. Nice, MM Ward, very cool. Well, neat. Is it, I'm seeing the one on Amazon is the paperback only. Do you have a link for the 99-cent book? Because I will straight up download it right now. I just found out Walter Mosley wrote for The Thing, which I was very excited for. He was a very underrated writer. Sometimes when comic companies bring on big name writers to do stuff, they don't take it very seriously, but I read the first issue and he's taking it very seriously. Oh yeah, that's nice. I love that. That's cool. Love that shit. Unless this is the 1940s and laws. I can't. Hold on. Laws are a little bit more lax about certain things where a writer can write like 20 books under different names in a week. I mean, why not? Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. Oh yeah, because right, you're not a mod. Which platform do you sell that 99-cent book through? If you want, you can go over to my Twitch as well. I don't know if you have a Twitch, but we are definitely live on Twitch as well. Let me go into my YouTube live, and I can share the link with that too. Hold on, I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. So there's a couple options. You can either, one, drop it over in my Twitch. That's so weird that it's over on Amazon. Oh, that's so weird. Hold on, I'm gonna dig. That's bizarre that it's not showing up for me. Hold on, let me look. I'm looking for it. I got it. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, how wild. So for context, what I'm seeing over here is that on your MM Ward Amazon author page, the only Red Velvet and Anemones copy that's there... Oh, I see. That was looking at the wrong one. I got it. Wrong edition. I found it! I did it. Only took me 20 minutes. Okay, well, dang. Okay. Let me go figure out. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'll buy this right after stream gets done. No, I got you. Yeah, you're good. Problem solved. It's the one with the cake. Yeah, the cover is very pretty. I really like that a lot. It's very beautiful. I don't typically read, because let's see, is this a, so this is women's fiction, right? Yeah, I don't typically read women's fiction, so this would be a shake-up for me. It looks good, though. Oh yeah, I did some cleanup editing. Yeah, I definitely know how that goes. Legitimately, it is so easy to like, yeah, the fucking publishing companies will literally get that shit from you, and then you're like, okay, when do I get it back? And then they're like, oh, well, 7 years. And it's like, what? Like, why? Why? Ah, Overcomer Fiction. Okay, I see. Cool. That sounds dope. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I will give it a download. God knows I need more books for fucking Herkied, because I am way behind. Am I finishing that thing? Absolutely the fuck not. Am I still trying to read a bunch of books, especially from local and indie authors? Absolutely. Absolutely. That goes on to my TBR. This one's a long sprint this time. Yeah, thank you for sharing your work. I'm gonna actually also too. Let me go back onto my Amazon. I'm also gonna follow your author account there too. Nice. Okay. All right, now I scream. If I can get under 114,000 words in this sprint, I'm gonna be really happy. So let's do that. I'm gonna just keep cleaning up this combat. Good luck on everything that everybody's working on. Poker is complicated. I love playing poker. Good luck with that, Cal. Godspeed, I guess. Good luck. If you have any questions about poker, Cal, let me know. I enjoy playing it a lot, actually. So feel free to ask, and I'm gonna jump into sprints. So I will see you all on the other side of this 24-minute sprint. Good luck. Let's keep working. Beep boop. We are free! How did everyone do? Ooh, made chicken and sweet potato fried rice with an egg. Literally this morning's egg. Oh my goodness, that sounds so lovely. Yeah, that sounds really nice. I'm under 114k now. This is torture, but it's going. Okay, got therapy in 20 minutes. Yeah, I end stream in about 20 minutes, so I'm probably going to do one last really zippy sprint. So that way you can have the room quiet to yourself, and then I'm going to probably go get in the shower and do my hair and everything for the passport photos and fill out my sheet and all that other shit, so...
Because I know I need to get in the shower too.
Oh, okay, so then I'll wait for you. Then I'll gather everything else and then...
Yeah, make sure you've got everything.
Yeah, vibe, I guess. Cool, I actually have the perfect sprint. I rolled the perfect one. I love that I can have daily fresh eggs. Yeah, seriously, nothing compares to a really good fresh egg. It's true. Fried rice sounds great, actually. We have enough stuff. Oh, we don't have any garlic. I was going to say, we have stuff to make fried rice. Oh, I guess we have that, like, quick garlic shortcut sauce. Shit, I might actually make, like, fried rice. Well, no, I have my wrap that I should heat up. I'm gonna do that. Never mind. Are you excited for your trip? I'm trying to be excited. I think my biggest... Like, I'm excited for the trip itself, definitely. But the biggest thing that I'm worried about now is that Jace and I effectively are unable to get passports with our correct gender markers on them because of what's going on in the current administration. And so we are worried that we're going to show up to another country and then they're going to stop us at the airport because we don't have, like, the appropriate gender markers and we both don't look like women. So, not sure how that's going to go. Hopefully it won't be too bad. As soon as we can get past that, then we'll be in a good spot. But it's rough. It is what it is. So I'm trying to not worry about it too much. We also need to do dishes real bad. Oh yeah, I can do dishes. But yeah, because, like, I'm just a trans mask person, you know, and then, like, for my partner, I mean, he has a full beard, you know, and so it's like, and that's really just where it gets unfortunate. Like, I definitely do feel really bad for anyone who had a gender X or wants a gender X passport, you know, but, like, I feel especially bad for anyone on the binary. Like, there's this trans influencer, her name is Zaya, and she is the one currently suing Donald Trump right now over this whole thing, along with the ACLU. And, like, she's a woman. You know, like, you look at her, and it's like, there is no way she could be anything else. And for her to have to go to an airport and worry about that shit is just, like, it's just really shitty. So I feel particularly bad for people who are not even in that androgynous space, but people like her or like my husband or like myself who are very not on the binary, or like on the binary, and now we're having to be like, yep, not a woman, please don't fucking arrest me, you know, like, and that's gonna suck. Yeah, because most people, as far as I've learned from, like, just hearing other people's experiences, apparently the airports do not give a shit if you cross-dress. They don't care. So that's kind of cool. So, like, if you're a man, for example, and you use he, him pronouns, you are not transgender, and you just like to wear dresses, for example, you're more likely to have less of a bad time, actually, because then the airport people look at you and they're like, oh, that's just a man who likes to cross dress, and that's like less bad. Or alternatively, if you're like a butch lesbian, for example, or just a butch person who likes to wear more masculine clothes, but you're still a woman and you still look like a woman, then the airport people are more likely to say, oh, that's a woman who just likes to wear butch or masculine clothes. But for trans people who are, yeah, on that binary, it's now becoming a very dangerous situation, like Jace is saying, where it's like, all right, thankfully, like, what's sad is the country that we're going to has more LGBTQ rights now than the United States, so I'm sure that it's going to be okay. But still frustrating. Literally, the fact that this happened right when we needed to get our passports is so annoying. Yeah, it's tough, right? Yeah, and like totally Penumbra, I get that. Like Jason and I have been having conversations about like, you know, do we shave? But then the passport photos are not going to look like us when we show up to get on the plane. You know, like there's like so many fucking questions that you then have to ask yourself, like about how you're supposed to, like, what are you supposed to wear? How are you supposed to show up? What do you do? You know what I mean? And like nobody has any answers to that at all. Like, because even the passport office, they're not being given any guidance on what's going on. It's just like a mystery. And also, Cal, to answer your question about the poker rounds, it depends on what kind of like poker are you playing. Are you playing like Texas Hold'em? That's like the most common, I think. But like, there's also like Omaha 5 card draw. Like, it depends on what you're playing. Because in Texas Hold'em, there's 4 rounds. Literally, at this point, Penumbra, like anywhere that it has like relative safety is better, you know. Jason and I are moving to New Zealand for that reason, but I would double check with you know, like the World Safety Index for safety about that in general. You can find what is that website? Hold on, let me look for it. It's this thing. This is called the Equaldex, and it shows the most LGBT friendly countries in the world. As far as I understand, it's like relatively accurate. But you can see that the more green it is, the more equal it is. The less green it is, the worse it is. I personally would not put the U.S. this high at all. I think that this is probably not the most accurate, but it can give you a good look-see. So you can kind of see, it's like, okay, well, here in the middle of the like Eastern Europe area and the West Asia area, it's kind of meh. But this one's fine. I personally would use, let me see, there's another one that I think is better. I like Rainbow Map. This one's good too. And you can really see what's going on and how it looks. And then you can go in by country. Sorry, I still have a little bit of a cold, so my throat is like... I'm still crusty. And you can go into Europe and really hone this down. Of course, this is only for Europe. So, Rainbow Map is cool if you're traveling to Europe. What was the other one that I liked? Oh yeah, this one too. Our World in Data. The LGBTQ Rights Index. Love this one too. So you can like cross-compare effectively. This one I feel like is more accurate, where you're starting to see the United States fall more close to that center zone. Like, we're getting closer to Russia. And that, to me, makes more sense. So this might be a more accurate... And this is, of course, the newest data is, like, 2019. Yeah, right, Brazil is overranked because they don't report trans violence or violence against women. Yeah, right. It's because this looks way too high, right? So you have... Right, you got to know what you're looking for. But thankfully, you can look at each continent here, too. So that's kind of cool. Check it out by this area. Because then you can check out, like, oh, neat. Look at that. But, of course, right now, Palestine and Israel are in the same boat as us. Right, so, like, I would maybe recommend to your family to not move to Tel Aviv. Because they fell. You know? So this is a good way, and they're not like, they're the strongest in the area, but then, you know, so is Thailand. You know, so, like, things like that might be a good idea. If they're really looking to move to places that are really, really good, I personally would not recommend South Africa either. I would recommend New Zealand, Australia, anywhere in Western Europe. What are you? Uruguay. Go shit. No shit. I love that shit. But yeah, if you can afford it, Ireland. The UK I would avoid. I don't think that this is necessarily super accurate because this is also going down. But yeah, Netherlands, Sweden, Norway, Finland. Any of those bad boys? Spain? I love Spain. Spain for that shit. That would be a good one. But yeah, this resource, this is again the LGBT rights index on our world in data. This is good. So, and they also tell you where they get their data from as well. It helps you cross-compare. And this is based on, like, how many policies they have. So that's going to be like, do they have gay marriage legalized? Do they have, you know, like, prison stuff for their LGBTQ citizens, all that good shit, so... Yeah, it's a whole thing. But yeah, you can see definitely there's a good chunk of the world where it's like, I don't know if I'd go over there. I would, or rather, I don't know if I would live there. Because, like, while the Philippines is mid, I'd still visit. And you have to know where to go. But, like, man, South America, I hear Mexico's great, actually. If they speak Spanish, Mexico's fantastic. So... yeah, definitely something to think about. But on that note, I'm going to actually do a super short sprint. We're going to do a super tiny one for 5 minutes just right here at the end. And then, yeah, I'm seriously thinking about Spain or Portugal, but I think the language is holding me back. Well, I wouldn't say worry about that too much, to be honest, Penumbra, because a lot of people speak English. And honestly, if you have a disability, truly, like, people are pretty kind. I know that some Spanish people, and this is coming from me, I come from a Hispanic family, with cousins who have family in Spain. So sometimes they're going to be prejudiced toward Americans, period. Regardless of whether you speak Spanish or not. So that's something to keep in mind. Spanish people can tend to be kind of uppity in that way. But, like, most people don't give a shit. Like, you can navigate countries without speaking Spanish at all. Oh, now the Philippines, well, the only reason I say Philippines I would visit is because my husband is Filipino. We have Filipino family, and so we would be able to navigate that. The Philippines, in terms of safety overall, is just fucked. Because of their politics and because of their government, they haven't had a consistent level of safety for a few decades. Like, so you'd have to only go if you go with someone who knows the area very well and knows where to stay, and how to stay, you know. Oh, I see. I'm looking at rural mountain areas because my health needs altitude. Yeah, I see. Yeah, that might be a little bit trickier. Because the more rural you get, the less English speakers you get. So, and then the more prejudice people get, unfortunately. But you win some, you lose some.
If you can afford to visit the area before you go, that's like the best thing you can do, definitely. And then also, it's an excuse for a fun vacation. Okay, let's do a 5-minute sprint. And then I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. So, let's do it. We got one 5-minute crunch. And here we go. All right, that's it. Okay, I gotta get out of here so Jace can do therapy. It was so nice speaking with everyone. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow for a regular art stream at around the same time. So if you want to pop in and say hi, I hope to see you then. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.